imperialistic white powers of America next carved up our country into their states, the richest areas of our indigenous continent. Then the American government for the next century played a chess game of exploitation and power from the East Coast to the West Coast. Indisputable proof that collective white men had acted like a devil in virtually every treaty and contract he had with the indigenous people. Listen today and watch and read the headlines about the collective white man's fear and tension concerning us. When they profess ignorance about why we hate them so, my mind can't help flashing back to about how the blood forebears of the same white man hate, killed, murdered, and destroyed our ancestors. At a time we were trusting and vulnerable, the Native American is the world's most shameful case in the minority oppression. If we start thinking of our human rights and then start thinking of ourselves as part of one of the world's greatest peoples, we will see we have a case for the entire world to see. I can't think of a better case. 400 years of indigenous blood and sweat invested here in America. And they still have us begging for what every immigrant or refugee fresh into our country can take for granted the minute they walk into our land. I'll tell you something. The white man has perpetuated upon himself as well as upon the indigenous people so gigantic a fraud that we have put ourselves into a crack. He did it through his elaborate neurotic necessity to hide our true role in history. And today the white man is faced head-on with what is happening on the Standing Rock Nation. Artifacts being discovered there that are proving over and over again how we had a great, fine, sensitive civilization before they themselves were out of the caves. In the United States, in places where most of our indigenous foreparents were kidnapped, there is being unearthed some of the finest craftsmanship, sculptures, and other objects that has ever been seen by modern man. It is a crime, the lie that has been told by the generations of indigenous people to all people today. Little innocent indigenous children being born of parents who believe that their heritage had no history. Little indigenous children seeing before they could talk that their parents consider themselves inferior. Innocent indigenous children growing up, living out their lives, dying of old age, all their lives not knowing of their true history. The white man has erased our past. An indigenous person in America can never know their true family name, or even where we descended from. A lot of you would not believe it unless you could see that a white man had said it. The truth is known to a selective few, down through the generations to keep the truth from us, but the truth is pouring out of the bag right now. You know, a lot of people fought our way to get over here today. A lot of people that we have the blood in us, they fought for us to be here today. Here's a few of them. Sitting Bull, Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Nat Turner, Crazy Horse, Mumia Abdul-Jabbar, Leonard Peltier, Che Guevara, Marcus Garvey, Angela Davis, Cesar Chavez, Rosa Parks, Gandhi, and Geronimo. You know, if I was living in this time, I wouldn't tolerate that. The truth is, we are living at that time and we are tolerating it. So keep in mind, don't be out there using the oil. Do something about it. I mean, something small, carpool, take the bus, do something. Because if you're just buying oil, you're just buying with them too. So think about it twice. That's all I gotta say.